Video 10.4, Variant Two-Voice Counterpoints by Cellini. Here we have 4 two-voice counterpoints to the same bass. The bass has a bass clef and is at the bottom of each system. Above, bracketed, you'll see 4 staves with treble clefs. Now, this is not 5-part music. Instead, the very top staff will be played with the bass, and that's a two-voice counterpoint. Then the second to the top staff will be played with the bass as a two-voice counterpoint. Originally, these were written out one after the other, but it's instructive to put them all together so that you can compare them. The various colorings of the notes are meant to bring out the standard collocates to the patterns in the bass. Sometimes there's a primary collocate and a secondary collocate. So we'll listen to the 4 two-voice counterpoints separately, and then we'll actually play it as a 5-voice counterpoint. That was never intended by Salini, but the fact that it works in about 95% of the places means that even though each voice is different, the 4th counterpoint that you'll hear, for example, has an opening imitation, so it's quite different from the others. But nonetheless, even though they're all different, they all share a common understanding of what's needed to complement the patterns in the bass. In the third of Cellini's two-voice counterpoints, he features Appoggiaturas from below, which were rather unusual in this style, but they were part of a progressive mode, if you will, a kind of forward-looking. They're common in the Mozart style, for example. In the third measure of this excerpt from Gluck's aria, Che farò senza radice, you'll see that particular kind of appoggiatura, a leaning note from below. It's a G that leans into an A. So here's the normal kind of appoggiatura, F sharp going down to E, or F natural, pardon, going down to E, and then a G going up to A. The point here is that Cellini's counterpoint exercises in the 1760s were employing elements of contemporary music. This is an aria from the 1760s. And, for that matter, when sung 2 centuries later by Teresa Berganza, it is still a lovely piece of music.